What if I told you that the only thing standing between you and success is not money, not education, not luck, but the way you see yourself? Today's story will shake the way you think about success, self-worth, and your hidden potential. And by the end of this video, you may never look at yourself the same way again. So stay with me, because this story is not just a story, it's a mirror. Greatness has always started in the mind. Successful people don't become great by accident. They first believe, then they become. As Napoleon Hill once said, "What the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve." But here's the real question. If thoughts are so powerful, why do so many people struggle their entire lives? Do they not dream? Do they not wish for a better future? Or is there something deeper they fail to see? Let me tell you a story that answers all of this. In a crowded railway station, where trains arrived and departed every minute, lived a beggar. Every day he sat near the platform, holding out his hand, asking passengers for alms as they waited for their trains. Coins, occasionally a note, mostly people ignored him. This was his life, and he believed this was all he deserved. One afternoon, he noticed a man stepping onto the platform. The man was well-dressed, confident, successful. This man must be rich, the beggar thought. If anyone can help me, it's him. With hope in his eyes, the beggar approached and stretched out his hand. But instead of giving money, the businessman asked a question that changed everything.
"Tell me," the businessman said, "do you only take from people, or have you ever given something to anyone?" The beggar froze. No one had ever asked him that before. "Sir," he replied softly, "I'm a beggar. I survive by asking. I have nothing to give." The businessman smiled calmly and said, "If you believe you have nothing to give, then you also have no right to ask. I believe in exchange. If you give something, you receive something. If you offer nothing, you receive nothing." And with that, he boarded his train and The beggar stood there, stunned. Those words echoed in his mind. If you want to receive, you must first give. That night, he couldn't sleep. What can I give, he wondered. I'm poor. I have nothing. But the question wouldn't leave him. 2 days passed. He didn't beg, he only thought. On the 3rd day, while sitting near the tracks, he noticed something small, yet beautiful. Wild flowers, bright, colorful, alive. And suddenly, an idea was born. What if I stop taking and start offering? He gently picked a few flowers and returned to his usual spot. This time, when someone gave him a coin, he smiled and offered a flower in return. Something surprising happened. People smiled back. Some even said, "Thank you." For the first time in his life, he wasn't invisible. As days passed, more people gave him money. He noticed something important. When he had flowers, people gave generously. When he didn't, they walked away. And suddenly, he understood. People weren't giving out of pity. They were paying for value. One day, he saw the businessman again, sitting in a train. Excited, he rushed over. "Sir," he said, "today I have something to give." The businessman smiled, gave him money, and accepted the flowers.
You have learned the true meaning of exchange, he said. Today, you are no longer a beggar. You are a businessman. Those words changed everything. That day, the man left the railway station, and he never returned as a beggar again. 6 months later, at the same station, 2 well-dressed men met. One looked familiar. "Do I know you?" the businessman asked. The other smiled. "Yes," he replied. "We've met here before." Suddenly, realization struck. You were the beggar." The man laughed gently. "Yes, but today I run a successful flower business, and I'm traveling to expand it." Astonished, the businessman asked, "What changed?" The answer was simple. "I stopped seeing myself as small." That man was never just a beggar. He was a businessman all along. The only thing missing was belief. Life doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you believe you deserve. If you see yourself as weak, the world will agree. If you see yourself as capable, opportunities will appear. Change your thoughts, change how you see yourself, and your future will follow. If this story touched you, like this video. Comment below, what did you learn today? And share this story with someone who needs to believe in themselves again. This is Fearless English Tales,